Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, how's it going, everybody? Welcome. Got some more Lego The Lord of the Rings, continuing through this free play. This is, of course, gonna be level 2, the Black Rider. As you can see on the right, since this is free play, we are gonna be swooping up the 10 Minikits, the 3 treasure items, as well as the Blacksmith Design, of course. You can see True Adventure 16,000 there as well, but we already got that in the story, so we aren't too worried about that. And even if we were, we have a 4x stud multiply and a track studs, so there's nothing to be worried about. Anyways, we're going to select Black Rider up here, all the way in the northwest corner of the map. We're going to select Berserker. You can select whoever you want though. Anyways, you can see here we're now loading into the level. Got rid of any load times and everything because you don't need to see that. But anyways, we're here in the level now. You can see we're just going to get it started straight away with Minikit 1. On the left, pull that strength handle. We used Berserker for it. You can of course use Sauron or a few others. But anyways, we're going to drop down into the secret cave. And in the back middle side here, you can see a little rope. I struggle to latch onto it. Then I switch over to Legolas and he works very nicely. Get a few purple studs from that as well. Then that's going to pull down that log up there. So we're going to use Legolas to high jump up onto this high right ledge. Then we'll be able to make our way through this log. And you can see pick up Minikit 1 there. Then we're going to swiftly move over to Minikit 2, which is a pretty lengthy Minikit. But first off, smash that crack there, jump and slam it with Gimli, and that'll drop a rock onto one of the mole holes down below there. Now we got to cover up, I think, 3 more of them. So in the front left side, we're going to use Sam to light this wood on fire, and that'll drop that giant log onto another one of the mole holes. Then over here on the right side, you saw this as we came in. You can see a target up there. So we'll switch over to Legolas and we'll shoot it, and that'll drop those little boulders there onto the 3rd mole hole. Then we're going to switch over to Frodo. And we're going to light up the start cave in the corner here, and that's going to scare away the mole in there down that hole. Then if we run to the middle of the area, you'll see any second, there you go, the mole is going to jump out the hole there, and that will get you Minikit number 2. So we are making swift progress already. I've got some of the story stuff sped up. We just got to proceed with the level a little bit further until we can get to the first Minikit. Of course, if you are struggling with any of the story stuff, feel free to check out the story video because it's there in case you need it. We're just getting through the level. This is just strictly collectibles. Anyways, you can see here a little bit further in the level, you definitely saw this in story and maybe even grabbed it in story, but behind that tree there is going to be Minikit number 3. Then we're just going to make our way down to this creek here, and at the front we're going to head to this secret little spot. This was very pretty tough to find, but anyways, use Aragorn to smash that Morgul spike there. Then you can build up a scarecrow here, or I guess it's like a Black Rider maybe, and that mole will be scared off and leave behind the first treasure item there. Then we're just going to complete a little bit more story here. Once we scare away the Black Rider, we'll be able to head across the lake, and in the middle there, use Berserker to blow up that silver debris, and then you can pick up Minikit number 4. Then, just off to the right of that previous Minikit, we're going to swap over to someone like Gandalf here. You can use Frodo as well, actually. Light up the little dark cave in there, and swoop up the 2nd treasure item. And look, that's a little soup pot. That's funny. But anyways, we're going to proceed through, and now we are inside the Saruman boss battle. I'm sure you remember this from story. But yeah, this is a pretty lengthy battle. Got it sped up a lot. But you can see here, Minikit 5, this is important. When Saruman is like out of breath and he's like kind of just stopped on the ground, and you can pick him up and throw him at the stained glass door with the lock on it. And that'll cause the Minikit to appear there. Then when we're sent back up, we got to make our way back onto the floor and dodge some of his attacks. Then you'll be able to pick up Minikit 5. You saw before we tried to approach the Minikit, but Saruman pushed us away because we got too close to him. So when he jumps away from the Minikit, that's when you can pick it up. But anyways, we're just going to finish off this boss battle. Just got to dodge a few more of his attacks. Then we'll throw him at one of these glowing orbs. And then we'll be back in the forest here. Here we are. we got to pick up these little checkered tiles, if you remember from story, place them onto the path here. Then we'll be able to push the boulder down, which will smash into that tree over there. Now, here we go. Minikit 7, 1 of 5. If you're wondering what happened to Minikit 6, well, before, before we smash that or take out that 5th nest, we get another Minikit before that, so we're just going to count as Minikit 7. We had a similar situation to that in story. But anyways, a little bit further along, there are 2 more nests up top on those trees. Shoot them with Legolas, and that is 3 of 5 down. Then drop down on the right here, smash through those hedges, and you'll see a little crack. Smash it with Gimli, and then you'll be able to swoop up Minikit 6. We are making good ground. We're more than halfway through the Minikits now, which is exciting. Then we're just going to use Mary here to fish, of course, still working towards that 20 perfect fish achievement, our only wish to catch a fish. And actually, speaking of achievement or trophy, there is actually one coming up here, which I kind of purposely avoid, and I'm going to literally make a separate video for it right after. Anyways, that's not important. In the middle of the creek there, smash through the fallen bridge. Then you'll be able to, in the back here, pull on the hook with Sam, and that'll reveal the Blacksmith Design. Pick it up. Then you'll see up top there's another hook there. So pull it down using Sam. Then that'll drop a little item there. So we're going to swap over to Aragorn, and we're going to use him to, of course, track down the item, follow the footsteps around to where the treasure item is. But you can see here, I'm following the footsteps, follow it over to the left here, and we're going to swoop up another little item, pick it up, follow the footsteps around to the right here across the river, and then as I'm going, I get stopped by the Black Rider, and I'm like, well, damn. So I have to complete a little bit of story here, so we're just going to dig up this little stone here, throw it up at the bee's nest, and that'll scare away the Black Rider. And then the bees will break through the web in the tree there. Then we can run through the fallen tree, and then the bees are going to come out and scare away the Black Rider's just going to run over to the right there. Then we'll switch back to Aragorn, finish off the little tracking little task here any second now, and we'll finish it up, and then the footsteps are going to lead us to the treasure item, which is a little mushroom cap. Now if you pick it up as Aragorn, you're going to get an achievement. I was going to save it for a separate video, so I pick it up with someone else, and we avoid the achievement. But I'm going to make a video for it, actually right after this one, because I may as well. But you can see up here, up at the top of those trees, shoot the final 2 nests, and that is going to get you Minikit number 7. So finally got those all added up. Then right here in the middle of the path, smash a little shrub. That'll uncover a dig spot where you can dig up Minikit 8. Then inside the tree here on the left, we'll use Golem to climb up that fish wall and snag Minikit 9 hidden up top there. So, just 1 Minikit left. This has been a quick, short level with a bunch of collectibles just back to back to back. But here we are. We are now in this final chase scene, and there is 1 last Minikit in here. So just hug the right side of the area. Just hold to the far right side, and you'll eventually pick up Minikit 10 there. And that's going to do it for this one, for level 2. So I've got all the collectibles. Now we're just going to finish up the level here, and that is going to take us away to the total. So we got a bunch more studs added to the ever-growing collection, which is fantastic, of course. The more the merrier when it comes to studs. Then you can see here, I did get all 10 Minikits, and they're going to build up some sort of town there. That might be like Bree. I think that's Bree. Don't think that's Hobbiton, because Hobbiton would have the little hobbit holes. But you can see we did get the 3 treasure items, of course. So our treasure trove is growing. And of course we did get the Blacksmith Design Mithril Music Horn. Don't know if that one's going to come in handy too much. And then we got 3 more Mithril bricks for completing this level. But yeah, folks, that's going to wrap it up for level 2, the Black Rider free play. We smashed through all 10 Minikits, the 3 treasure items, and the Blacksmith Design, and we did it all in less than 10 minutes. So yeah, folks, that's going to do it for me for this one. If you did enjoy or found it useful, a like would certainly be appreciated. And until the next one, I'll see you folks later. See you, everybody. Bye.